Imagine this. A missile is launched, thousands of kilometers away. You have the most advanced radar on the planet, the most expensive defense system ever built, and you see nothing. By the time any alarm goes off, it's already over. This isn't fiction. This already happened, and it didn't just change one battle. It changed the entire rules of modern warfare forever. Let's talk about hypersonic missiles. For decades, the world's militaries operated on one simple assumption: we can predict where a missile is going. Ballistic missiles follow an arc, like throwing a ball, up and down, predictable, trackable, interceptable. That's why systems like America's Patriot missile and THAAD were built, to see it coming, to shoot it down. The entire global defense infrastructure, trillions of dollars, decades of engineering, all built on that one assumption. Hypersonic missiles just shattered it completely. So what makes them so different? Speed is part of it. Mach 5 and above, that's 5 times the speed of sound. But here's the thing, speed alone is not the revolution. Ballistic missiles already hit hypersonic speeds when they fall back to Earth. What makes hypersonics terrifying is what they do with that speed. They maneuver. Mid-flight, at Mach 10, Mach 15, Mach 20, pulling sharp turns, changing altitude, hunting their target. No defense system in the world was built for this. They fly too low for ballistic missile interceptors, too fast for air defense systems. They exist in a gap, a blind spot in every defense network ever designed. The Pentagon has a term for it: near zero warning time. Think about what that means. No warning, no response, just impact. Now let's talk about who actually has these weapons, and this is where it gets very serious. Russia moved first. The avant-garde hypersonic glide vehicle became operational in 2019. Putin called it invincible, and for now, he's not entirely wrong. Then came the Kinzhal, an air-launched hypersonic missile, and in Ukraine, Russia used it in combat. For the first time in history, a hypersonic missile was fired in a real war. That moment crossed a line that cannot be uncrossed. Then China shocked the entire world. In 2021, they tested a hypersonic glide vehicle that didn't just fly fast, it circled the entire globe before striking its target. The Pentagon said they had no idea China was that advanced. No idea. The DF-17 is now fully operational, and it was designed with one specific purpose in mind: to sink American aircraft carriers in the Pacific. The United States? Surprisingly behind. The ARRW program failed multiple tests and was canceled. America is scrambling to catch up, and the gap is real. Now here's the part that doesn't get enough attention: India. India is not just participating in this race. India is becoming one of the most serious players on the planet. BrahMos 2, developed jointly with Russia, expected to reach Mach 7, one of the fastest cruise missiles ever built. DRDO's HSTDV program successfully demonstrated scramjet-powered hypersonic flight, making India only the 4th country in history to achieve this. 4th in the entire world. But then there's Agni. Agni 5, already operational, tested in March 2024 under Mission Divyastra with full MIRV capability. Multiple warheads, independently targeted, each one hitting hypersonic speeds on re-entry. Beijing is in range, Shanghai is in range, and Agni 6, still in development, is expected to carry up to 10 MIRVs with a hypersonic glide vehicle on top and a range exceeding 10,000 kilometers. When Agni 6 becomes operational, India will be able to strike any point on Earth with multiple warheads, fast enough to overwhelm any defense system currently in existence. For a country facing both China and Pakistan as strategic adversaries, this is not just a weapons upgrade. This is a complete transformation of India's place in the global power structure. So what does all of this actually mean for the world? Aircraft carriers, the ultimate symbol of American military dominance for 80 years, are now vulnerable. The entire U.S. Pacific strategy is being rethought because of one missile, the Chinese DF-17. Forward bases in Guam, Japan, South Korea, once considered safe, are now within range. The buffer zones are gone. And the most dangerous shift of all, response time is dead. Nuclear doctrine was built on the assumption that leaders would have 20 to 30 minutes to respond to a launch. Hypersonics cut that to minutes, maybe less. The pressure to make decisions faster, with less information, increases the risk of catastrophic miscalculation to levels we have never seen before. Mutually assured destruction kept the peace for 70 years, but that balance assumed both sides could always retaliate. If hypersonics can destroy an enemy's nuclear arsenal before they even know they're under attack, that balance breaks, and we have no plan for what comes after. Here is the most alarming part of everything we've covered today. There is no arms control treaty that covers hypersonic missiles. None. The Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces Treaty is dead. New START has collapsed, and hypersonics exist in a completely unregulated space. Every major power is racing ahead, spending billions, testing constantly, with zero international guardrails. We're living through a revolution in warfare as significant as the invention of nuclear weapons. And this time, the world isn't even paying attention. The question I want to leave you with is this: India, China, Russia, America, all armed with weapons that can strike anywhere on Earth in minutes, with no warning and no defense. Does more firepower on all sides make the world safer through deterrence, or are we one miscalculation away from something nobody can take back? Let me know what you think in the comments, and if this video made you think, share it with someone who needs to see it. I'll see you in the next one.